Don't give me a participation trophy. This is the big leagues, baby. No participation trophy here. Risemont, thank you so much. Giant Leprechaun, thank you for 25 months. Batteries sold separately, thank you so much. 121G, thank you for 13 months. Here's how long it'll take to complete this challenge, 13 months. No. Give it back? Oh, no, I'm just saying don't patronize me. You can still sub. Yeah, please sub. Please sub. Yeah. I gotta be negged a little. You guys don't think I'm gonna get this in 13 months? You guys don't think we're ever just gonna get lucky? Love is a bit much. You enjoy Pooh's company. Victor, you've been subbed for 33 years. Like, we've been together for 3 years and you don't... There's not like some form of love? You've watched me sleep. Thank you, Temple Jammer. For 37 months. Maybe it happens on the 37th month. Alright, let's do this. You guys ready?
You would need that dream luck.
Chase of Spades, thank you for 65 months. Yeah, I know. I need really, really good luck. Or, you know what we need? The power of positivity, chat. That's what we could use. Oh, shit. Are you fucking kidding me? It's so degrading when our first run of the day, like, goes like that. It is absolutely degrading. And yeah, maybe, you know what? You're right. I am never going to beat this fucking challenge. What was I even thinking? I'm never going to beat Kaizo Pokemon. I'm never going to beat this.
Ha 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 ha, the forever challenge.
What am I doing with my life? What are we even doing? Real challenge is how many challenge runs before the challenge dies? Everyone shut the... Please don't put that. Thanks, Omni Weapon. Damn it. This is a cute little level. Thanks, Omni Weapon. Oh, get scammed in the scam train, chat. You can clip if I die to a bomb, though, right? When have I ever died to a bomb? Alright, well, that one will just do a different way. No, you can't clip if I die to anything. So when is GDQ? Because you haven't seen me play Celeste in weeks. End of the month. End of the month. I'm fine. I will do a 2-week training regimen and just get my ass kicked by Mouse. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. We'll be fine. What's going on, Donkey? How's your day? Practicing those stomps? Yeah, exactly. Right now, it's kind of a pain in the ass to switch consoles, so I haven't switched. Impossible challenges create the best pop-off, though. Oh, I'm just gonna feel so good when it's done. Dom. Thank you for the GGs. What's going on, Oni? You don't like the look of this level? It's just because it's a castle level. That's the only reason you're worried. Not to say I look tired, but you look like I could use the benefit of a delicious, invigorating Red Bull. That's always is. I haven't had one yet today, so. And am I tired? A little bit. Me and my wife were up late last night. My son was kind of just having trouble sleeping. And we are not, he slept in our bed the last, like, 2 weeks, you know, pretty much since I've got done with COVID, he slept in our bed, and, we just weren't gonna let him last night. Yeah. Also, I'll be real. Today, I am a little stressed today, chat. Can I be 100% honest? I have a little bit of stress going on. Fuck! Bullshit! Ugh! So yeah, so I got a little bit of stress going on, and I'll be quite frank. I have learned that I'm not the best with stress all the time, you know what I mean? And I get overwhelmed. What I do is I agree to do too much. I agree to do too much, and I plan too much, and I want to do too much, and then I'm doing too much, right? And I'm getting pulled all the directions, and then I missed family time, and then I feel guilty, and then yeah, and then what do I want to say? And then like I'm kind of like stress, and then I kind of shut down, right? And I'm trying not to shut down right now. That's what I'm trying to do, not shut down. How can we help? You can enjoy the content or not, you know what I mean? If it's not good content today. Yeah, no, I don't need anything from you. I just need y'all to, like, you know, keep looking good. Stay smelling nice. That's it, baby. No. Yeah, be awesome. Be awesome. I would like you guys to continue to be awesome. Yeah, get scammed in the scam train. No, I don't need anything from y'all. You all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. I got the best community. Am I dead? I'm super dead, aren't I? Alright, I got one idea here. Yeah, I got one idea. Where am I streaming from? Live from your mother's house. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. Speaking of smelling nice, you're watching me while you're showering right now? Go on. Do you have one of those weird, like, phone things? Do you have one of those weird, like, phone in the shower things? The shower's, like, the only place I'm, like, tech-free, man. Yeah. Ziploc bag? It sounds like a stress reliever would be going 100% toxic in multiplayer verse. What if I started a Smurf account and we just went super toxic in it, chat? An IP68 phone? What's an IP68 phone? Is a phone that works underwater? This is level 1, right? Curioni, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Thank you so much. You watch in the shower sometimes too? Now I'm very, like, okay. So at any given time, there might be someone watching that's just nude at the time. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We're starting off. Today starts off the drive for 5, chat. The drive for 5. Hashtag. And that's the drive to get back to 5K. Out of 750 viewers, you suspect 1% are nude. Oh. Whoops. All right, here we go. Let's make it happen. You watch in the shower, you set your phone on the towel hangers? Like in the shower or like outside the shower then? Kirioni, thank you so much for the drive for 5. I greatly appreciate it. Sir Lufa, thank you for the gift sub as well. I'm forgetting the never news. There's dozens of us. Being a never nude would be hard. Like, how do you clean your junk? Do you guys ever think about that? Like, how does Tobias Fukne clean his junk? Maybe not his junk specifically, because like I guess you can just whip that out. But your grundle, your gooch, your taint, whatever you call it, you can't just whip that out. You're not just whipping out your booty hole. Order the Sky, thank you for 27 months. Remember, you can't whip out your taint. Phone in the sound. Well, no, I mean, like we've all dropped an iPhone in something at some point, right? And it didn't kill any fish or anything. Like, it doesn't do anything. Like, if you're asking me if I prefer, do you watch in the shower or out of the shower? I prefer you watch wherever you're comfortable, baby. Wherever you're comfortable. Yay. You have a clear shower curtain, so you put your phone on the edge and connect it to a Bluetooth speaker? Okay. They have those, I've seen those like, they have the, like the shower phone holders, you know? I've seen those. I've seen people with them as well. All right, can I tell y'all something? Al Duguino, what's going on? My neighborhood is all. We went to a dinner last night. And they're so nice. We had such a good time. Met everyone. Everyone was super nice. Every man in my neighborhood so far that we have met is married to a woman from out of the country. And most of them, I found out, is because their jobs are just taking them all over the world, right? You know? There was one I didn't find out how. But like me, we went last night. We went to dinner last night, and it was so much fun and so awesome. No. They're all like a lot of my like my neighbor, my direct neighbor, he travels all over the place, right? And then another guy is an inventor. And I think he met his wife traveling as well. But the guy next to me, the guy next to me, they came over and played racing sim, and I loved it. I had so much fun. And the guy next to me, he goes to like Japan and Asia, and he speaks Chinese too, and Spanish. But he goes to Japan and Asia, all over the place, like 2-3 weeks at a time. Yeah, like he's always gone. Yeah, we had dinner with the neighbors, and you know how you regret, you know how like during the day you're like, I don't want to do this, and then you do it, and it's so much fun. That's totally what we had last night. I know, right? Usually when I go places, people always want to talk to me, like, what always happens is like, you know, because you end up talking, when you don't know someone, you chit chat, blah, 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 small talk, right? And you get to, you know, people are like, oh, what do you do? I usually am just like, I play video games. On the internet. And usually they're like, oh, on Twitch or YouTube or something. And I'm like, yes, exactly that. And then the inevitable response is like, oh, my kid likes that, or, you know, blah, blah, blah. My uncle's trying that. My cousin does that, you know? You should follow him. That's how it goes now. It used to be the opposite. People were like, how do you even make money doing that? And now it's always like, oh, my so-and-so does this. But then, yeah, I met this guy last night, and he's an inventor. And my wife's like, oh, like Shark Tank stuff? And he's like, no. And the guy, like, invents, like, high-powered rocket engines and shit. Right out of his fucking garage. And I was like, dude, I want to come see your workspace. I want to see what you have in there and see if there's anything I could steal for my stream. Yeah. I'm thinking over here he's making like board games or something, you know what I mean? Well, I don't make $5 for every sub. Streamers don't make $5 for every sub. One thing I've realized about the internet is they either think streamers make way more or way less than they do. Even after the Twitch leak, which is kind of interesting to me because I feel like that's like pretty good. Yo, disagree, what's going on? A poo rocket scheme? I'm gonna kickstart a rocket for you guys. It's kind of dangerous. I gotta kill you, Bowser. Oh. No! Are you serious right now? That was embarrassing. How many clears do I got? 3? Okay, this is worth looking. This is worth looking for is the Bowser Jr. Yeah, there might be another one somewhere. There might be a hidden block somewhere. Looks like I'm having trouble with beginner levels. Well, as long as this keeps happening, Mouse. At least the good news is you're not gonna have to worry about beating me at GDQ the rate we're going. I'm gonna have to have Mouse teach me how to beat him. Alright, whatever. Yeah, Bowser can't be jumped on because he's a bitch. Wait, whoops, I'm over. Yeah, it's over. It's alright. We didn't progress much. We didn't progress much. Like, once we get past level 10, the tension goes like through the fucking roof. You had worried you would miss me beating this challenge? This one's gonna be a long one, chat. Yeah. This one's gonna be a long one. Bowser ain't a bottom? I don't know how to respond to that. Anyone can be a bottom if you find the right person. The Mario Strikers demo is done, unfortunately. Yeah. We have to wait until Friday now to play the full game. The entire release. I am tentatively stupid excited about it. What's my most hot take? What's my hottest take? I don't know. I don't know if I have scorchingly hot takes. Oh, okay, my hottest take? Yeah, my hottest take is that Kobe Bryant is not a top 10 NBA player of all time. He's somewhere between 10 and 15. Yes, that would be my scorchingly hot take. I don't even think that's that obnoxious, honestly. I think that's pretty... Wait, are we dead? Yeah. Well, people that have him in your top 3, you're just ridiculous. Top 10 in importance? Yeah, probably top 5 in importance. Yeah. In popularity and everything else, yeah. I would say that, but just as a... Whoa. Why did that work? Man, that was annoying. That was funny. I know it was a sprite limit thing, but like I just had no concept that there was going to be a sprite limit on that particular page. Cremis, thank you for 35 months. Props. I'll give him props on that one. Yeah, you just don't see that normal, you know what I mean? You have enjoyed this challenge? Me too. Me too, so much. Rude Punk, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Alright, it's right there. What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, it was just straight up pick a door. That's all. It was just straight up pick a door. I picked the wrong door. Who's my top 10 NBA players of all time? I'll put them in tiers because I don't really like... Listen, Kobe Bryant is somewhere behind wherever you have Tim Duncan. How about that? I will give you that. But you have to put Tim Duncan ahead of him. I'm sorry, you have to. Number one is Michael Jordan. Number 2 is LeBron James. If you have LeBron 1, that's fine. I'm not going to argue with you. You're probably a little bit younger than me, and I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong. I think LeBron being the greatest, he went to 10 straight finals. It's very impressive what he's done. I think that's totally fair. But yes. How about my top 10 adult film stars of all time? Of all time? Male and female? Are you rating longevity, peak? Like, how are we doing this? What a level. It's difficult to rank NBA players. I think one thing that I like to do is I think you have to rate. You have to take a level of greatness versus the competition of the time. But there's some people like Babe Ruth for instance, who I do think is the greatest baseball player of all time, where his level of greatness was so incredibly much higher than everybody else's when he played. Like, when he hit 61 home runs, the next guy closest had like 29. Or 60 home runs, I'm sorry. It's shit like that is, like, you can accept that. Do I think Babe Ruth would do that shit now today? No, he was fucking 480 pounds, and he only played against, you know, one race of people. And most of them had side jobs, you know what I mean? And it's not like sports is today. But at the same time, he was so great for his time that I still think he's the greatest player of all time. So yeah. Oh, I need more. Top 5 porn stars though. It's just, I mean, it's a lot harder. Shit, dude. Okay, all right. All right. All right. Come back here. How am I gonna knock these down though? This is my thing. Okay. Okay. I need 50 more. I don't want to hit that one. Shit. I don't know if there's 30 more up there. Why would I shoot my only up block? Clearly it was an accident. Have you never made an accident before? Have you never made a mistake? Are you so fucking perfect that you can judge me, random internet stranger? Shit! I need to get up there. All right. Oh, I think this one's gonna be good. This one's gonna be good. Yeah, get in there, get in there, get in there. That wasn't good at all. Oh, they're dropping on top. Yeah. 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 Yes. 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 All right. All right. All right. All right. Come on. No. No. Oh, are we good there? Are we good there? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We need 7 more. 7 more. One more. One more coin. I need 1 more coin. No, do one of those cool ones you do. Yes, this. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Now we have 30 seconds to get around you two fuckers. No! Oh my god. Oh my god! No! Oh, I'm dead. I probably could have just gone underneath him. This challenge is stupid! It's like a 15-minute level. I'm on level 2. I should have just shot him. Yeah, I probably could have just shot them and been fine. But I was stressed for time. Alright. We're just gonna keep moving. Going forward. Oh, look at all those coins. Lovely, we're rich. Easy peasy. Greatest challenge ever. Yo, what's going on, Lack? How you doing? How you been, man? Sad I won't see you at BQ, my friend. Out there dodging the question. I mean, when a lot of top 10s are subjective, like that would be a subjective top 10, you know, like the 10 greatest rappers of all time is to a certain degree subjective, the 10 greatest. But like, I think in sports, there is a little bit more objectivity to it, you know? Like, subjectively, I think Dan Marino is the greatest quarterback of all time. But I know I could never realistically argue that in an objective space. Tom Brady's the greatest quarterback of all time. I mean, it is Dan Marino, but whatever. We were talking about it, and Steph Curry is going to be an interesting one to rank. Because in my mind, Steph Curry is easily a top 10 player. I think Steph Curry might be better than Kobe Bryant. Steph Curry might end up being better than Tim Duncan too, which is rough for me to say. He's that good though. He's the greatest shooter of all time. Yeah, people that say he's not. There's people that are like, Steph Curry's not even in the top 25. And I'm like, well, you're insane. You know what I mean? That's just an insane thing to say. I mean, there's a good chance he wins 2 more championships and like a really like late stage career. Like the thing with Steph Curry is he's going to be able to have like a Steve Kerr, like, late 40s. Like, he could play till he's, like, 50 being able to shoot like he does, you know? There's always room in the NBA on a playoff team for someone who can shoot. Oh my god! I hate this challenge. Something hand checks. Whenever anyone says anything about hand checks, ask them about illegal defense. Because hand checks were nothing compared to illegal defense. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is hard. Yeah. Thanks, Mellow. Oh, 1 coin. Where? What the fuck? Wait, what is this level? What the fuck is this level? Was I supposed to climb to the top? No! Oh, I'm dead. I'm super dead. Okay. No! No! Oh my god. One! Alright. 49 more levels, chat. We got this. Seth has an incredible skill that no one else has ever had before. He's a better skill than anybody else. He's a better shooter, not as a basketball player. Shooting's a pretty big part of basketball. Hey. And he's the greatest of all time at it. It doesn't matter if he has Kyrie Irving handles because he does not need them. Steph Curry's also always among the league leaders in steals. He moves the ball very well. He's completely, ridiculously unguardable. And he can bail you out of ridiculous situations. I'm really not sure what you want. Yeah, I don't know what you want. The only thing, I feel like the only real knock on Steph Curry is that he's, you know, not 6'7". Which does make it harder to play defense in the NBA. PB is 30. Yeah. You just have to, he has to be looked at all times. There's lots of players in the NBA that you don't have to guard them every possession, where he's not one of them. He requires so much demand. Yeah. John Stockton is the second most overrated player of all time. Today, Alex, thank you for 8 months. I thought I'm going to get ripped for that one, but John Stockton, I don't even know if I'd have him in my top 10 point guards ever. I know. I'm sorry. I actually don't think it's that hot to take. Fuck! The ghost of Gonzaga just killed it for me. It was coming off the little donkey dick right there. I should have just jumped over it. Oh, it's my favorite music, and who is my favorite artist? I'm a hip-hop R&B guy, and like my favorite artist of all time is... I mean, that's just such a hard thing to say. I don't know. I have different favorite artists at different times. Yeah, it's hard. My favorite artist of all time is probably Notorious B.I.G., but it's really hard because he just doesn't have a lot of music. It's basically like 30 songs, 30 solo songs in a group of group songs that I don't enjoy nearly as much as his solo songs. What is this level? I don't know. It's hard. Yeah. Mike Jones? Who? Who's my favorite artist and why is it Sheldon from No Pixel? 281-330-8004. Croszilla. Number 1 basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan. Number 2, Bugs Bunny. Yeah, I don't know who's my favorite artist of all time. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to say that. I definitely go through phases. Because, like, I go through, like, phases where I'm only listening to Motown for, like, 2 months straight, you know? Like, I'm only listening to, like, you know, Marvin Gaye and Teddy Pendergrass and Al Green and Temptations and, you know, Patti LaBelle and Stevie Wonder. Like, I'll listen to that just that for months. And then I'll go through, like, a couple months where I'm listening to nothing but, like, the shittiest rap. You know, like think like 2 Chainz style, you know what I mean? Like, lots of, you know, like 3 6 Mafia, Juicy J, like really bass heavy shit. I don't know. I go back and forth all the time. They didn't tell you why the mannequins. My favorite movie is Big Lebowski. That I do know. I can watch Big Lebowski anytime. I think it's hilarious all the time. Oh, Outkast is my favorite artist. What am I talking about? Yeah, Outkast. Yeah, I'm stupid. Outkast. It's Outkast. Yeah. Not even close, actually. Yeah, it's not even close. I actually don't like Hey Ya that much. My least favorite Outkast album is probably the solo Andre 3000. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why that was hard for me, honestly. What are some of Outkast's other songs? You should listen to Spodiope Dopalicious and International Players Anthem. International Players Anthem is among the greatest songs of all time. But I like Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music was like my introduction to Southern hip hop, and that started a lifelong love of the bass. International Players Anthem is UGK though? Oh yeah, Outkast isn't on that song at all, dude. They all don't have one verse. I hate levels like this. I hate levels like this. Where am I supposed to go? All right. That didn't help at all. Didn't help at all, but okay, we have it. No. I made a, for my high school journalism class, we had to make music videos. And mine was to Two Dope Boys in a Cadillac. Because I had a Cadillac in high school. I loved that thing. Hey. Bombs Over Baghdad is what they open with when they, well, they haven't done a concert since like 2013, but that's what they open with, and it's literally the best song to open a concert with. Wisdom to listen to Big Boy's rewrite of the album Brothers by the Black Keys? No, I haven't. But I did love Big Graham. No, Big Boy does so much. Like, Big Boy is all over the place. Like, as much music as Andre 3000 doesn't make, Big Boy makes a lot. Everyone should listen to the Dungeon Family album, Lefko. Yeah. The Dungeon Family album is one of the most perfect albums ever, and nobody ever talks about it. Yeah, either way, all this is a lot easier to rank than top 10 porn stars. That was my general thesis, Chad. You know what else I love about Big Boy? Is just the multitude of nicknames he has. Lucius Leftfoot, Hot Tub Tony, Daddy Fat Sacks. Like, I want to live my life like that. I want to have an alter ego streamer character. You did? It was Mick? Oh. Yeah, fair. Fair. I mean, why would I climb down? Why wouldn't I just drop? In this situation. Very confused here. Oh. All right, let's do this. Check out the Brothers of Chico Dusty. It's on YouTube. Apparently, it wasn't Big Boy himself who put it together. Oh, that's dope. I'll check it out. I must have a top. I mean, it changes over the years. Mia Malkova probably right now. I like Alina Lopez. Riley Reed's retired from the game now, but obviously hugely influential. And but I mean, my top would probably be Alexis Texas because that's my wife's doppelbanger. A doppelbanger is the porn star you look alike, by the way, chat. We all have one. Who's my doppelbanger? Well, I'm a white guy who shaves his head. So if you know anything about that, you probably know. Yeah, see? So all of them? Not the one I get. So they're all my doppelbangers? Especially from the bottom down, because I got to... Come here, Galoomba. Can I just say that I still call these just Goombas and I don't give a fuck. Honestly, you can suck my ass if you correct anyone who calls them Goombas or Galoombas. I think it's dumb that Nintendo ever tried to make a declaration between the two. They're clearly the same animal. They were meant to be the same animal the whole time. They even call them Goombas at the end of the game in Super Mario World. You call them Goomba apples? Fine. Anyone have a recommendation of capture card for your SNES? Would you really... It's not the capture card that's super important for your SNES. Well, you need like a converter to convert it to HDMI. But really, any capture card is going to work for you. You don't want like a Retro Tink or a OSSC or a FrameMeister or something of that nature. I think a FrameMeister's kind of played out. I used it for a long time, but hey, look at all these arrows that make a ton of sense. This is fun. Woot! I hate this level. Oh. You know what's funny is that level was worse because it had all the contradictory arrows. Oh. Okay. Well. All right, let's go in this door. Okay, that worked. Wait, did I miss the flagpole? Why is GrandPoo World called GrandPoo World and not Grand Barbarian World? Because Barb isn't a narcissistic douchebag? Yeah, what? Yeah. No, actually, I think before Barb made it, it was kind of a tradition, like Super Dram World and then there was Super Panga World. And it's kind of a tradition to name games after, you know, another streamer, another player in the community. At the time, there really wasn't a lot of players in the community. And also at the time, I also made it really clear that I wouldn't want anyone else to ever name a game after me besides him. So then I think he felt guilty, like, well, if I don't do it, then he'll never get one. You know? Tyson, the second version of it's way better than the first. Not like 2. I don't like 2 that much, actually, but like the re-release of the first one. Yay! I love Toadette. I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like Mario Maker 2 has just made me very attached to Toadette. I don't want to jump down here. I wish those did something on the top. That'd be really cool. Fart. Alright. That's not good. That's not good. I need to find another one. But would I bang Toadette? Well, why? First of all, why is that the first thing you think of? Okay, secondly, yeah, of course. Alright? But that's not because I find her attractive or anything. That's just because I'm really easy. Very easy to please. All right, this is the one. There we go. Yeah. I've had a drink before, he's not lying. Salty dolphin. Exactly. Yeah. That's not because I'm like into mushrooms. Because assuming I was single in a virtual Mario world, would be a big slut. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't realize that the thwomp was gonna thwomp me like that. Why under? I just didn't realize that that was gonna happen. I thought I could bop it. Fidget box, thank you for the tier 3. What are you about to get? Oh, scammed. Scammed hard on that one. I'm sorry, Fidget box. This challenge is gonna be as hard as $7.99. Yeah, it might. It might take a while. Yeah. Uncle Pooh broke the game. As long as he remembers I'm an uncle, and I don't have any random kids out there calling me dad. You know, I was talking about like the 23andMe thing, you know, and like worried I have a brother and sister out. I didn't even think about the fact that like there is a hypothetical world that like, you know, you're a dude, you could have anything out there, right? Be wild. Hey, GrandPooBear, say something nice. Gaming Swamp Can, I really appreciate how long you've been watching me and the fact that you've, you know, contributed so much to my stream, both time and with your money, which is more of your time, really, honestly, at the end of the day. And I really, really appreciate you watching me, and you're part of the reason that I get to do this for a living, so thank you. Also, you smell like butt, and your mother loves my nuts. I was like, what is going on? You're 42 years old, but can you call me dad for funsies? You could call me daddy for funsies. You could call me zaddy, because for accuracy. Or you can call me Big Dick McGee for ego. Whatever works for you, baby. I don't care. MikeTron69, thank you so much for 15 months. The last part brought a tear to your eye. I think I'll ever do a speedrun sessions in New Orleans. Only if the city gives me a lot of beads. A speedrun sessions float. In Mardi Gras. That would cover a lot of the things I would like to do in New Orleans too, all in one time. Right? And then we fluke tag that float. Louisiana is so depressing, though. Every state, all right, has your great parts and your bad parts, no matter what you feel is great or bad. You know what I mean? And you really need to boil it down to you can't judge the state's community or a city's community or a little community by just like the let's say, politicians in the state or the decisions they've made. All right, right? Even fucking neighborhood to neighborhood and street to street, you're gonna have much different experiences and welcoming. At the end of the day, it's not states, it's not land, it's fucking people. And there's really nice, awesome people fucking everywhere in the world. Gaming Swampcan, thank you for the 10 fucking gift subs. Also, New Orleans is fun. Yes. Yes. There's great. There are, like, let's say right now, Russia is not exactly anyone's friend right now. They are the world's enemy. Russian people are not the world's enemy. Russian leaders are the world's enemy. Russian people are people in there are going to be good. And it's the same thing with every country that's ever been in a war ever in the history of time. People on individual levels are good. Masses of people can be bad, but people on individual levels are generally pretty fucking good. I had so much fun playing with Shoujo yesterday. Speedrun sessions coming to Alabama? No, there's nothing to do in Alabama. Gulf Shores, actually? Yeah, maybe. Speedrun session, Rhode Island? I mean, the whole state could come. Chat, I'll be real with you. There are just a billion factors that go into speedrun sessions, and you guys also have to understand they're big money pits. There's no money being made off those events. So I just have a budget for them. You know, I can't do unlimited amounts, and I have to, I have to be away from stream, and nobody, for me, streaming is a constant battle between wanting to do really fun events that I think are memorable and long-lasting and people really great memories. But when you do those events, people, for whatever reason, people don't subscribe. Maybe because they don't think they'll hear their subscription shout out or whatever it is, but they don't subscribe during those events. And so it ends up always, every single time, no matter which one it is, they're net losses for me, personally. So it is just hard because you got to space them out. And I do have like some sort of requirements for numbers that I wish I didn't have necessarily. But they also allow me the freedom to be able to do stupid fucking challenges and whatever the fuck I want all day, every day. So, here's what it is. You demand a Chicago event? I don't know, Victor Van Gogh. You don't even love me. You just moderately like me, so I don't know. I want to go to Atlanta where the fans love me. No, it's just like, we just can't do them all the time. But I tell you right now, there's going to be lots of speedrun sessions. There's going to be lots more. There's going to be, next year, 2023, I think we're going to, we're just going to be a lot more prepared. Fuck. Fuck. It was a car level. It was a car level. I love Texas. I love everywhere. Mahjong Drew. Thank you for 8 months. Thanks Swampcat again for 10. Reach the goal after defeating all one Larry. All right, new challenge, new challenge. I got to take this seriously today, Chad. I feel like I might have not been taking this seriously so far. So here it is today, right now. Right now, we're serious. Wait, you want my lights to flash every time someone subs? I mean, I can make that happen. It's really easy to do. I can do that right now. I've been undecided if I like that or not, though, you know? Also, all that stuff's pointless. In before YOLO jump. Oh god, where are you going? Where are you going, Larry? Where are you going? Show shoulder every time someone subs? This isn't OnlyFans. You spent your morning creating yourself and your character customization game preview? Oh, that's fun. How accurate did it get? Dev, can you create me? So when I play, I'm just like already in the game. And just slip me in the game. You remember when you used to have shoulder for free? You know what? It's getting hot though. It's getting hot. And the driving sim, the race, I added another PC so my room gets super hot. And the driving sim, is this an auto? I think this is an auto level. And the driving sim just makes me sweaty. All right, chat, this is a chair level, baby. If I tried turning off the PC when not in use, my PCs are always in use. Yeah, I don't, when I'm not using the PCs, they're not in use. Yeah, they're turned off. All right, chat, 49 more of these. If we do 49 more of these levels, we win. 49 more auto levels and we win, baby. This is a dope auto level also. Yeah, I get sweaty during iRacing. Can I do a European track on Sim? My neighbor came by last night and he told me about this Australian track that I bought. That's really cool. Got a lot of elevation change. I like elevation change. Makes it hard. I'm gonna go pee real quick, chat. I'll be right back. I'm crushing this challenge!
Cheer for chair.
The prediction, top score of the night. Sorry about that, chat. I did talk to my wife. We got a little bit of stressful medical news. On top of our already stressful week. Yeah, everything's cool. Listen. Me and her, no matter what happens, we're a team. We handle shit and we move on. We go forward. So we're good on that. Stressful. It's, you know what? It's pre-stress. Pre-stress. Thank you. I love you. Oh, shit. I almost screwed that up. What level are we on? 3? How long did that auto level go? I don't like waiting. There we go. It ended at 0 every frame. What's one of these? Thanks, guys. Rubik's Cube, thank you for 33 months. Papa Chess mom's pregnant. I haven't gotten to my snip yet. Yeah, I haven't gotten my snip yet. 33 months. Yes. Oh my god, did we get another auto level? Are the gods shining down upon me right now? I mean, I guess I could have finished the level here. I guess I could have finished the level a few times, but I was just rolling with it. Pogo TC, thank you for 22 months. Yo, two autos. See, when everyone's like, oh, you're gonna have to beat 50 levels. No, I'm only gonna have to beat like 48. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, I should definitely do it during a big sporting event, Whiskey would. I should do it during the World Cup. Love the World Cup. You're just waiting for an auto level to take me to the end and troll hard. I did that in a race level one time and people were pissed. Did you bring me McDonald's? Okay. Sweet, thanks for the nuggies. Thanks, wife. Oh, I almost fell off there. Make sure to eat the fries first. There's just nuggies. There are no fries, there's just nuggies. What? Listen, I'm not gonna say what the fuck. I'm gonna think it. Maybe we're not as good a team as I thought we were, chat. Yeah, maybe we're not as good a team as I thought we were. Maybe I was completely wrong about that.
The people's champ, GrandPooBear! Suck it, rest of the world!
That's the one. Man, I should use this one more.
Whoop-poo shakalaka!
Why don't I use that one more? What is my dip for nuggies? At McDonald's, I get honey and sweet and sour sauce combined. I dip it in the honey, then I dip it in the sweet and sour sauce. Yeah, regular honey. You missed the one that says, well, you know why I don't use that one anymore is because you guys say it. And it's not okay when you guys say it. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Can I have another one, please? Can I have another, please? Oh, oh, sweet. There wasn't any extra fries though, right? Just curious. I was just asking. Yeah, no, yeah. Thank you so much for the nuggets. No. It totally. I just was curious if there was a fry, maybe a bottom of the bag fry or something. Maybe. Okay. I really appreciate them. That I love you so much. Hey, Tina. It was a bit. It was a bit. That was a bit. I'm sorry. It was a bit. I just did a bit. Worth it. Worth it. The bit bite me in the ass. That was for the content right there. No. All right, there we go. Yeah, I was either getting content or I was getting fries, so they were both good. GDQ isn't the only time I'm on the couch, but bump. Yeah, GDQ is gonna be. I'm doing shit like all the days I'm there. Oh man, we're making the turn. Okay. Well, what are you gonna do? I got another 80 years. Is GDQ at home again? No. GDQ is live. Pretty new to Twitch, but how is there not a Poo-Tang Clan emote? What did I do, like a P or something? We had a Pluminati emote for a while. Yeah, I don't know how it would look, really. Trust me, I've thought about that. The majority of chat's not married? Yeah, totally. And the majority of chat also doesn't have a kid. I mean, you know, those are two things. Listen, I don't think the kid has helped my viewership because it's made my stories a lot less interesting. Oh no. Oh no. Where's the rest? B cameos generate lots of gift subs. Yeah, but like all those times where like I'm just yelling at my son to like, cause like he'll break in my room and then I'm trying to stream and also watch him. Like that doesn't help. Yo, Lil Curbs, what's going on? Thank you for the raid, my friend. I hope everything is going good, Curbs. Are you going to GDQ by any chance? Oh, wait. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. How did that work? I don't know if I've ever seen that tech before. Yo, shout out to Normal. Shout out to Normal. Haven't been here since the subathon. Well, you know, May was actually like, I didn't stream a ton in May, so don't worry. That was cool. I didn't know you could do that with Blowy Joeys. I guess I could have used Yoshi for this. Am I having a midlife poo crisis? No. No, I had a quarter life crisis. My crisis came at 25. But you know what I ended up, and I think that happens. I think that's pretty common for a lot of people. And you know what I ended up doing? I doubled down on saying fuck it. That was my consensus after my quarter life crisis. I think 25 is a pretty common crisis. Oh, I hope everything's going good. We gotta play some games sometime together, Curbs. We gotta make something happen. Oh, strikers. I want to get 4-on-4. I want to get like legit 4-on-4 games going this Friday because that will be lit. You're going for the van life, LML Burke? I'm shocked with how good Strikers is. Wait, what the fuck? Did I just fuck? What was the point of this? Why didn't I just go around? I feel like van life isn't even that cheap. The timer felt so long, didn't it? That was 9 levels. Oh shit, I'm not paying attention. I'm dead. I don't know which one I'm even trying to go for. Like, is one different? So there's only 2 options. Like, what does it matter? Fucking game. Yeah, I feel like van life's super expensive. I feel like you're better off doing shed life than van life. Also, the fact that we're having this conversation just shows how dystopian we're at, where we're at right now, guys. Ooh, Curbs, it's way deeper than I thought it was gonna be. Like, it takes legitimate strategy in the game, and it's just fun and very chaotic. It's really good, yeah. All right, try one. Try one. Let's do this. Yeah, I was. It's my favorite of the Mario sports games on Switch. Do 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 Do. You bitch. Oh. Goodbye, Yoshi. Man, he freaked me with the okie doke on that like 4 times. Only you could afford to live in a van down by the river. I live in a van down by the river. Kids came home, had to step away. Where are we at in the run? Level 41. I'm not nervous at all. Morton is canonically the weakest Koopaling? Like emotionally, mentally? Manifesting. You ever think it's weird that at one point Bowser was like, yeah, these are my kids, and then now he's like, nah, they're just my niece and nephew. And then also that there's some Bowser brother or sister around somewhere that we don't know about. You guys ever think about that? Because I think about that often. Something that actually makes me really concerned. The fake Bowsers? Yeah, like, mechanically in Mario 1, it's like a Goomba in a costume. In the first level. That's what I think. I think Bowser's trying to dodge child support. I totally agree with that assessment, actually. Also, who's Bowser's wife? I would imagine he's just got a litany of concubines. He's clearly charismatic. He has tons of Goombas and Koopas following him. Yeah. It's not Peach, guys. I'm gonna try to get stuff together for Friday. Yeah. Oh, okay, great job, me. He must give great speeches. Bowser replicates like an amoeba, just split off into a new one. That's why there's confusion about his son and daughters versus nieces and nephews. Okay, okay. That's one theory. I mean, the other theory is Stork's just, you know, like in the Mushroom Kingdom, there is some, there's multiple canon instances of sex not leading to reproduction. Yoshi, number 1. Okay, number 2, Mario and Luigi themselves. They were delivered by a stork. I guess there's no proof you need a mama and a dada to make a baby in the Mushroom Kingdom. Birdos? Birdos. Yeah. Baby Mario's literally delivered by a stork. They were dropped off by a stork, nothing to do with their birth. Are you telling me that that stork is evil in kidnapping children? Is that what you're telling me? And then just dropping them off into random islands? And I don't know about that. Why are we not going against, why are we not stopping this kidnapping bird if that's the case? How many New York parents are suffering? I was gonna use the shell to hit it, but and then I thought it might ricochet and kill me, so I didn't. Yeah, is there stork trafficking going on? No one ever said the storks were literally their parents? I didn't assume the storks were their parents. I assumed they just kind of manifested. Janice, that was funny, but also kind of sad. Oh, it's a good joke, but it's also a very serious problem. We're getting a lot of boss rushes, yeah. I don't know. Maybe the stork is a home delivery service from the hospital so the baby doesn't get a concussion from the bumpy horse carriage on the terrible road. Super Mario Brothers doesn't take place in the 1300s, dude. There was no plumbing then. What do you mean? Why would they have it? Why would they be going on horse and carriage? They have flying fucking pirate ships, dude. They got technology. They have go-karts. Haven't you seen the Storks movie? That'll answer your question. No, there's a Storks movie? I've never heard of that one. Literally never heard of that. Unfortunately, there is. Can recommend. Bam! Okay, that was just coming up my ass right away. Really regret that choice of words I just used. Yeah, that's gonna be a TikTok.
Let's go.
Too late to regret it. One thing I love. That's the one thing I love about doing edited stuff. Like if I fuck up, it's just like we just do it again. You know what I mean? And pretend like it's the first time. Sorry. Choked a little there.
Let's go.
Go. Yay! Do I have an attempts counter? No. I don't like to let people know how bad I am. Made you turn around and share to make sure you weren't choking on stream. I did. I choked right on stream. What's going on, big guy? Fuck me in the cock, dog. Don't worry, WeSkill Now has an attempt counter, does he? WeSkill Now needs to put the level we're on in each clip. Attempt number, level number for the challenge, so people will stop complaining about it on the YouTube. It'll appear right there. Or there. Like way up there though, like imagine my finger was long.
Let's go.
Keep him guessing. I mean, he could just make up what attempt number it is. It really doesn't matter. He doesn't actually have to keep track of it. You just give a rough estimate. Alrighty. What am I doing? Chat? 47 seconds. Technical, which means I guess it's technically possible. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. Interesting. There we go. There we go. Shit. That. Thank God for that one. What a homie. That one Goomba. What riveting content? Oh, your heart just dropped there, 121G. You thought to yourself, man, I need to gift sub this man 1 million gift subs for that amazing gameplay moment. You can't believe I just murdered that enemy? Wait, why not? Here we go, here we go. That enemy saved my run? Chat. So when you're in a battle royale game, right? And you team up with someone, but you can't do that in battle royale games, but like back in early battle royale games, like early H1Z1 and early like Arma 3 BR games, you know, and shit like that. The best strategy was to find a random person and you would team up with them and you would earn their trust. And then you, with about somewhere between 5 and 3 people left, you would kill them. It's literally the only way you can do it. Is it Arma 4 out? Thamian, thank you for the 5 gift subs. You do not have to do that, my friend. I hope everything's going good. Like Survivor? Exactly like Survivor. Or like Risk. Like, the way to play Risk. Technically, you weren't supposed to do that in early H1Z1. Dude, it was a long time before they made the no teaming rules. Yeah, it was a very long time before they made that rule. Can I be real? I think you should be allowed to team in random solo BR games. You should be allowed to voice chat with someone else and form an alliance and bring that alliance to the end. I understand why they don't do that, because people are whiny bitches and don't want to make friends. But I don't know. I kind of love the social strategy and the tension of the fact that there can only be one winner. Like, you have to turn on each other at some point. That's fun. You know, that's like, when you do it. When you do it. No! Why were you not jumping? I was holding B. The issue is solo queuing with friends. Yes, that is the issue.
Let's go.
Yeah, not in tournaments. Yeah, I agree. Not in like where money's on the line. Juan Taboino, what's going on? Thank you for the sub. But like in just the casual games, I don't know. In a BR game, I just think you should be allowed to. Why did I do that? Sorry, that was my fault. Here we go, chat. New game, suck it, everybody.
Let's go.
As long as it's not like a team of 10. Yeah, but like in a true life or death situation, right? You would have to make a partner. Like in a true Hunger Games like situation, you know? And then you have to turn on those partners. And that has its own drama. Sure, the start if one group's just dominating is not exciting. That's not fun. But then once that group has to, you know, turn on itself, that's fun. Unless like one person just has like a stranglehold on everything, which does happen. But... Can I take a deep breath and take this seriously now? It's not that I don't take it seriously. It's just, it's what it is. Like, some of these levels aren't like, not like a Kaiser level. And even when I play Kaiser levels, I still talk all the time. It just is what it is.
Let's go.
Imagine dying on a title. Who died on a title screen level? $30. Oh, this is good. Fuck! 30 is incredible. You just keep staring at it. Have you did the co-op, didn't you? How fun was that?
Let's go.
You're in a BR, you're on a makeshift team of 2, 4 other people left. When do you turn? There's 4 people left, so there's 6 total, and you're in a team of 2 in a BR game. I think when you turn is you gotta play, each situation's different, right? Each situation is completely different. You can't just have like a specific number, like I'm gonna turn on them when it's 3 of us. Or I'm gonna turn on him when it's 2 of us. They're all different. Oh, I need the coin. Damn it. Damn it. I read the condition. I just ignored it. Is there more back here? All right. All right. Here we go. Content. Throwing for content. Chat, I have never and will never throw for content. I've never heard of any fucking streamer ever in the history of world throwing for content. Nobody is losing on purpose because they think losing makes better content. It doesn't. You know what's fucking great content? When I fucking smoke out hard things that nobody else can do first try. In fact, I know that to be true because I know for a fact I've seen streamers that practice something off stream so they can get it first try on stream and pretend like they didn't do that. All right? It happens.
Let's go.
Yeah. No, I've never done that just because I'm lazy. I've never practiced the level, but I've practiced levels I've beaten with similar tricks to the level I'm about to play. I know, like, I'm struggling on. I have done that. No, I try to always go into things as blind as possible because I'm a bad actor. Easier for me.
Let's go.
He doesn't just do it because he's lazy. Oh. Fuck! Alright, let's do this. Oh my god, we haven't even had a good run today. Over one crew cleaning up.
To go.
This challenge will never be completed. It's going to be completed. Fastest Wasser level. We're going to complete it. Right here. Boom. Easy level. The one thing, I think the one critique I could have, you know, it's not about focus or anything. It's about, I could slow down a little in levels. That is true. I would agree with that assessment. If I slowed down, I might have a slightly better possibility of winning. Oh, great, great. You guys got anything good? Got a little nervous there. Swim under? I would have died. Oh. Okay. We're alive. We're alive. We're alive. Everything's fine. Yeah, you can't swim under things in this like you can in... Why did I put myself in the worst situation right there? Why didn't I just swim above that one? Sure, Spike Hitbox. Yeah, absolutely, Spike Hitbox.
To go.
The real challenge here is 50 levels, 1 life while reading chat. Reading chat's easy. We're at 4,050 subs, climbing our way. The drive to 5, chat. Hashtag drive to 5 is on. Hashtag. Yeah, you gotta. It's a hashtag. Because hashtags are do things. All right. Drive Time Maker 2 stream. I don't think I'm gonna play Kaizo Pokemon today. I wasn't gonna play this. I was gonna start my GDQ practice, but I'm gonna start on the Wednesday. I'm having a hard time without keeping up 100% of the chat. I keep up. I read most every chat message. I just don't respond to every chat message, you know? Every time, all the time, because sometimes, A, you guys aren't talking to me. You're talking about me or about something else. Or B, I strategically avoid it. Or C, I try to say, oh, I'll reply to that one after this one, but then it's gone and something else is taking its place. Do I see that message? No. Yeah, probably not every, I mean, not every message, obviously, but a good chunk of them. Yeah, I mean, you can't scroll up. They just are gone. Did I see D's? You mean D's nuts chat message? D's nuts all over your face? Yay! Goodbye, Wendy. That was a weird time to unmute. The Pooh Neg reminds us how he doesn't love you. I do. I love chat. I don't love you. Yeah, it's you I don't love. Love chat. But you personally? Ugh. Ugh. I love the idea of... what am I running at GDQ this time? I am running Celeste.smc in a race, and then I'm running Mario Maker 2 in a race. Both races. I don't really have to do much, you know? I just gotta show up and just do what I do. I'm much more nervous about doing commentary for Metroid Dread. Yeah. Fun level. I can't see anything. Yes, I'll be on Kiku's couch, and then I'll be on the couch for the SMW relay race. Or the booth. I think we get a desk for the relay race, actually. Yeah. It's me. Who was it? Me, Cascade, and Amethyst, I think? That'll be a good count. Yeah, that'll be a good one. That's damn good couch. Zombie Shop. Will you channel the host of Legends of the Hidden Temple? No, I'm more of a... I'd be more of a Global Guts guy. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo! Yeah, I'd be more of that. I always picture myself more as a Mike O'Malley. Didn't the original Legends of the Hidden Temple guy, didn't he do something... Or am I just making this up in my mind? Didn't he have, like, one of those moments of... Oh. I bet that was going to be really cool. Bet that would have been really cool if I did it right. Didn't he have, like, an embarrassing moment? Did he, like, get caught, like, punching a hooker or something? Mega Man 1 was really cool. You know, this year is the 25th anniversary of Mega Man's US release. Frickin' Picador, man. Frickin' Picador. I don't think that's true, Victimizer. Like, I'm pretty sure the guy who hosted Nick Arcade is just fine. Okay? Are you calling Mark Summers? Are you, like, Mark Summers? Literally a sweetheart? Host of Double Dare? A bad person? I remember there's a Grantland article about Legend of the Hidden Temple is one of the funniest things you've ever read. That wasn't Mark Summers? Mark Summers didn't host Double Dare. Mark Summers didn't host Family Double Dare. I know Mark Summers didn't host Nick Arcade. I don't know that guy's name. I was just naming other hosts from those games. Mark Summers hosted Double Dare and What Would You Do? Luck there. A little bit of luck. Yeah. And the Food Network show. Yeah. You've met Mark Summers and can't say you liked him? Don't ruin Mark Summers for me. Don't do this, okay? I don't need to know about every shitty interaction someone has with someone. Don't ruin Mark Summers for me, no. I've talked about this before, but I used to get irrationally angry at unathletic kids on Nickelodeon game shows when I was a kid. Like, it used to make me angry. The kid's not even wild or crazy. What a weird level. Someone ruined Adam Baldwin for the day. It's a bad... Well, I'm not saying Mark Summers is my favorite TV host of all time. But I liked Double Dare. He would have definitely gone for Mild and Lazy Kids. After defeating all 29 Hammer Brothers. Okay. Give me those coins. Just a hammer, or a collection of Hammer Brothers getting murdered. A little army of them. Hello from Transylvania? Thanks, Vampiro66. 666. Can I just say I love roleplay accounts on Twitch? I think they're hilarious. What level is this? A great one. The Wayne Gretzky of levels. Kirk Fogg was the Legends of the Hidden Temple host. What did I think of Cody's gnarly chest? Cody Rhodes should not have been wrestling last night. I haven't watched the match. I've only seen the pictures. We didn't watch Hell in a Cell last night. I just haven't been watching much WWE lately. I've been watching a lot of AEW. And, not because I'm not against WWE. I just love wrestling. But it was one of the gnarliest, like, injuries I'd seen in a long time. It had to hurt. Dumpweed, thank you for 39 months. I wouldn't say that, like, I'm a Cody guy either, but after that last night, seeing those pictures, I was like, and then hearing how great the match was, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna watch it tonight, though, the match. Yeah, chat, you have to see that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, hold on, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all, this bruise he had on his chest. I don't know if you guys can see this. Look at this thing. I put it on the screen just so you can really emphasize how gross it is that you can see it all the way from the screen. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. He ripped his pec muscle. He tore his pectoral muscle. Why would he wrestle with that? Because he was told it couldn't get worse. He was gonna have surgery anyway.
Gentlemen, we said less than 100%.
And I'm gonna be real. People don't like Cody so much, so I think he always feels like he's got to prove something. Which, to be fair, you know, maybe he's right about that. But yeah, that was gnarly. Showbiz, show must go on. It's not real anyway. Oh my god, I said it. Oh, that chest bruise is real. And falling off a big steel cage is real. Yeah. The outcome is not real. But I mean, do you watch TV shows? If you watch any TV show ever, that outcome is also not real. Wait, what did I do here? Did I just pick wrong? Is this literally a level where you just pick a fucking Yeah. When people tell wrestling fans, like, you know that stuff's fake, right? When people say that to wrestling fans, it's like the weirdest thing, because I'm like, you wouldn't go to like a play and be like, you know, Alexander Hamilton was not Puerto Rican. Shit's not real. Hey, it's predetermined. They didn't really go in the upside down yet. Yeah, there's just no way to fake going through a table, unfortunately. Morbius isn't real? No, it is real, but that's why nobody watched it. Yeah, I think we're all past that. Yeah, like, I think that's the thing that, like, non-wrestling fans, like, people that are, like, kind of, like, poo-poo on wrestling, because, like, you know, most people that don't like things are just, like, they just don't like them, and they don't talk about them or like, make people feel bad about liking them, right? That's most people. But then there's some people that are always just gonna hate on, like, people who like things they don't like. I don't know. It's a weird phenomenon. I think it happens in food a lot, like, very innocently. You know? Like, when I say I don't like chocolate, and someone will be like, wait, we can't be friends if you don't like chocolate. I'm like, wait, you can eat all my chocolate. It's all you, baby. I'll give you all my chocolate. Not even gonna ask for anything in return. Wrestling, like, people that hate on wrestling fans, I think is, like, stronger. Because I think people dislike wrestling because it's, you know, they dislike it because it's predetermined, which is fair. That's a totally fair thing. It's not a legitimate sport, you know what I mean? It's a different type of sport. It's a performance. It's like a gymnastics show, essentially, you know? A gymnastics show / weightlifting competition / kung fu demonstration, you know what I mean? Yeah, anime fans also probably get a lot of hate. You're right. Yeah. Anime fans also fuck me in the dick. Why didn't I just wait? Yeah. My general thesis though is like, yeah, anime fans probably get more hate than wrestling fans. What fandom gets the most hate? Furries isn't a fandom though. That's not a fandom. That's like a community. They're not like. It's different. Bronies would be a fandom, I think. But furries is not a fandom. Furries is a... like... there's not like a piece of furry media that everyone's like, about. It's just like, they just really enjoy that. You know, it's like a more of a lifestyle, I would say, or a kink or a thing. Juggalos? I actually think juggalos, though, the last 5 or 6 years have kind of shed that image, because now juggalos are like 40, 50-year-old moms and dads. You know what I mean? Flat earthers? Okay, well, that's not getting hate. That's just being told you're a fucking idiot, because you are. Yeah, I think juggalos might miss some of the hate they get. You know, they used to get. Like, I think generally people now accept that, like, the Gathering of the Juggalos is one of the cooler events of the year. Nickelback fandom? Do they get hate? Do they even exist? That's not fandom. That's, again, not fan... well, I guess maybe it is, but they deserve that. Again, that's not what I'm talking about, Nurhill. Not even close. Gotcha players, toy collectors? Nah, toy collectors don't get any hate. They're not... toy collectors are not on the level of... not on the level of anime. And people that hate anime. Anime haters, yeah. You know what I think is... I do think wrestling fans do deserve hate, like, as an overall thing. Because I think there's a lot of wrestling fans that don't enjoy... they think they know too much about wrestling, so it's hard for them to enjoy it too much because they look at it from that angle all the time instead of just enjoying it. That, I think, is something that wrestling fans do deserve hate for. Yes. You think racing this challenge would be fun? Sure. I'm never gonna beat it. Bachelor fans? Wait, do people hate on people who watch The Bachelor? I mean, I don't think The Bachelor's any worse than any other show. I mean, I spent 6 hours the other night watching Love After Lockup and saw the literal greatest punch I've ever seen on TV ever happen, ever. Yo, Chugs, thanks for the raid, dude. Hope you're enjoying, having a little bit of relaxation after a long few weeks, man. It's good to see you streaming always. Sacramento Kings fans get the most hate. I think anime fans catch more hate than wrestling fans. But I will say wrestling fans create more hate than anyone could ever hate on wrestling fans, if that makes sense. You know, like the people that are like, yeah, they fight with each other more than they'd ever fight with anyone that's like, oh, you know that's not real. You've literally never heard an anime fan get hate? I don't know. I think anime fandom has it harder. I will agree though. I think that's like not as true as it used to be. Oh, haters of any fandom are the lamest people. If you hate on fandom of anything, you're just kind of lame. Like, why'd you dislike someone for liking something? Especially when it's like silly. You know what I mean? Like when it's something that's completely pointless and has no real like effect on the world. Like, you know, like purely entertainment things. Like it's weird, you know? I mean, I think, you know, just general nerd and fandom in the last 15 years is just a lot different than it was in like the 90s, you know? Like the whole trope of jock versus nerd doesn't exist anymore because literally every jock is a fucking giant nerd too. It used to be all, you know, there used to be this joke that like all rappers wanted to be NBA players and all NBA players want to be rappers. And now everyone just wants to be a streamer. Yeah. Jocks are just sports nerds. That's what like when sports nerds hate on like video games or something, I'm like, you're also a nerd. Like you're nerding out right now. Like it's totally fine. You're just nerding out too. Yeah. 40K fans are the worst. Oh, what has the worst fandom? In my experience, it's hardcore Undertale fans. It's the worst fandom. K-pop? No, K-pop's the best, man. The thing with K-pop, though, is that fandom's just powerful. Don't cross them. I love K-pop. Love you, K-pop. Blackpink's my shit. What's wrong with Undertale? Nothing. Undertale's amazing. But Undertale fans rip apart any playthrough of the game that's not don't kill anyone. What's it called when, you know, where you don't sacrifice anyone? Yeah. Pacifist. Any non-pacifist run. Undertale, like if you just kill some of the enemies and not all of them, or you don't just pacifist every enemy, Undertale fans hate you. I feel like Souls fans have gotten less annoying. But I also think Souls complainers have also gotten less annoying. I think that's just because Elden Ring is just a lot more approachable than the other games may have felt, too, though. I have the best fandom. I don't think I have like a fandom. We don't have conventions. My merch isn't selling out everywhere. You have speedrun sessions? Fair. I have Alana. I do have Alana. You're right. I do have Alana. Do I have lore? Sure. Hookon 2022 isn't happening? No. You couldn't avoid it. Well, Elden Ring is legitimately one of the greatest video games ever made. I think it's to me, easy top 10, possibly top 5, and I think you can make an argument for it quite possibly being the greatest game ever. And I know that might be bold to say, especially given that we haven't gotten like, you know, we don't look at it through nostalgia lenses yet, which, you know, nostalgia lens makes everything feel and look better, but like, it's really fucking good. It's just very good. The bold statement? Ah, man. I don't really feel bad making it. Sekiro's a better game? Like, literally not in any way. Like literally not in any way is Sekiro a better game. Yeah, unless you like hearing the sound ting ting. But sure. Yeah. I think Elden Ring completely changed the genre. Yeah. Yeah, I would just agree with most of your assessments, that's all. I thought Sekiro sucked. Sekiro's easily my least favorite FromSoft game, though. So. I also just think objectively, there's no way. Like, if you look at it just objectively, Sekiro's not a better. Like, I just don't see, given the reception, the sales, the overall popularity, the way it hit mainstream. And here's the thing, Sekiro was just as hyped. It was just as hyped. That's all everybody wanted to play when it came out. I just think subjectively, or objectively, sorry. It's just hard to say that. Well, now, subjectively, you can be like, yeah, I liked it more. I think that's fair, but I don't think that... You know what? You liking Sekiro better is like me thinking Dan Marino's better than Tom Brady. I think it. I just might be wrong. I'm not gonna win any debates in debate class with that argument, you know? Yeah. Exactly. You really like Age of Calamity? Ugh. No Souls fan can have an objective opinion on it. It's just too much love for it right now. This is really fucking good. You don't think it did anything to change open world games? I would disagree with that assessment. It is the most chopped, packed fucking game that I've ever played. There's something everywhere. Yeah. But hey, that's fine. I think the problem right now, I think there's also this thing that people dislike when things are too popular. Like they get, like if something's good, but you're like, it's not the fucking greatest of all time. I don't know what everyone's doing. You kind of end up hating it more because everyone's like, what? You know what I mean? It's like how I am with Breaking Bad, chat. Just to show that I'm not immune to that. Everyone loves it so much and I don't like it, so I end up hating it more, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it's the opposite can happen too. Like when no one, that's the like indie band effect. Like when you have an indie band that nobody knows yet, you know what I mean? And you're like, I'm a fan. Why, Chad? If someone gifts me any Breaking Bad merch or chocolate, I would give it to you. I also don't like Final Fantasy VII, so let's just go ahead and get rid of... Let's just go ahead and get the way out of things that I understand are good, but I just don't like. It's very rare we get a consensus on something that, like, that's great. I like Final Fantasy VI. Overhype can poison a fan base too. Star Wars, I think the Star Wars fan base is, it's just, the problem is you got 3 generations of adults watching kids movies. Wait, am I, oh, I was like, what, am I dead? Just trust me, in 20 years when they make another trilogy, All you're gonna hear is the internet talking about how much worse it is than 7, 8, 9. Cause like the fact that people talk like the prequels are better is hilarious. And I'm not saying I like 7, 8, 9 more, too much, but like I like the prequels a lot because they came out when I was a kid. Oh, it'll happen. It won't matter. It won't matter. Yeah. Just how it goes. It's revisionist history, yeah. Happens all the time. People out there acting like Clone Wars isn't the most ass garbage Star Wars movie. It's so bad. Yeah, Star Wars just needs to be TV shows anyway. Actually, I only think Clone Wars is ass. I think Episode 1... there's a good movie in Episode 1, but we spend 30 minutes pod racing. And Episode 1 also has, to me, the literal best fight that's ever been in the series. And Episode 3, I think, is just serviceable. I think that one's fine. I think Episode 3 is just really poorly acted. Talking to you, Hayden Christensen. Episode 3 is just fine. I don't think it's good bad. The pod racing is great. We just might not need a 30 minutes to it if we're never going to talk about it in any bit of media ever again. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I've seen that. What up, Andy?
Let's go.
How you doing? Thank you for the fucking 35 months, man. I agree with you. Yeah, I do think Hayden Christensen... I think Hayden Christensen's the worst fucking actor in the world. Holy fuck me in the cock shit. Fuck, I fucking hate this stupid-ass challenge. I've been trying to do 50 levels. Do you have a racing wheel, Andy? I know you got a flight wheel. I've been trying to do 50 levels without dying. And it sucks.
Let's go.
Dude, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with... Why would you gift Hayden Christensen a sub? What if he comes in here and hears me talking shit about him? I probably hate on Hayden Christensen like twice a week. It depends for the racing wheel. It like if you want like some casual, like if you want a permanent setup, you probably don't because you travel all the time. Like I have like a $2,000 wheel that's like, but I have to like, I need the full setup. But just like one on the desk, they're like $300 and they're fucking the shit. It's so much fun. I'm obsessed with iRacing. Which one of these is different, chat? This one. Have I seen Hayden Christensen in anything else? Yeah, you want to know a movie he's even worse acting in? I'll name two that I also think he's an ass actor in. Jumper, which is a great movie. I love Jumper. He's butting it. And which one's different? And this movie with Hayden Christensen that the thing's going the opposite way. There's this movie with Hayden Christensen where he's a young reporter who's making up stories because the newspaper he writes for, whatever magazine, wasn't taking pictures, so he was just making up stories. We watched it in journalism school. God, he was fucking ass in that one. He was so bad. I like Jumper a lot. But yeah, I'm just... Listen, chat. Hayden Christensen and Pitbull, okay? The two celebrities I just don't like for no good reason, okay? I'm allowed it. We're all big haters. That's my hater. I wake up and I drink my Hayden Christensen Haterade every morning. Gotta be 3, right? 2? Is it? Slope behind the donut? Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, good call. Good call. Good call. Oh yeah, I'm sure personally he's super nice. That won't stop me from hating on Pitbull though. Dude, I loved Hayden Christensen's wife in the OC, so. The middle one? Is it just always the middle one every time? Is it always 2? Drinking a Red Bull while working for me? Wait, what are you working for me? You don't work for me. It's a lot harder when you can't see all of them on screen. Chat, you know what? I'm just gonna let you do this one. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you handle this one, chat. Which one is it? One? Alright, let's go. How many more of these can there be? Thanks. Those were all the same, they all worked. It's actually a really good troll. That's a top tier troll, honestly. That is a really good troll. Alrighty, I'm gonna kill this one too, just to be safe. Might as well. Steal that for my next ROM hack. I've never made a ROM hack, and I don't know if I ever will. I mean, I could release. I got 10 levels of an SMB3 ROM hack that I made 4 years ago that I'm never gonna release.
Let's go.
I lost levels. Who's lost levels? I almost screwed that up. The poo-poo trials? No, I don't. You guys are not good at naming things. Whatever streamer first auctions off their baby name to chat is gonna be fucked. Return to Dinosaur Land's a really good one. I mean, oh fuck me in the dick. Yeah, Return to Dino Land's like essentially like if you know Mario World 2 happened. That wasn't a Yoshi game. You could probably do like something like Quickie World too, Andy. Like I've seen you play. That one's Kaizo, but it's like soft Kaizo. It's like soft swinging. You don't really go all the way. Return to Dino Land though too is really good. A lot of people love Jump. Jump is gonna be one where you're not gonna have to like. It's gonna be hard, but you don't have to like learn how to do shell jumps or you know any of that like dumb shit that you do on that. Yeah. I was gonna say jump and jump half. A plumber for all seasons. People really like a plumber for all seasons. Yeah. Jump half's better for beginners. Yeah, those are probably the most popular ones, I'd say. You can go on SMW. If you ever need help with that shit, just let me know. Slide into my DMs, baby. I got you. Peach's Adventure is nice and fun. I haven't played that one. Oh, am I dead? Oh my god, if this... I thought I was super dead. I'll be at GDQ this summer. AGDQ is in January, so I have no idea about AGDQ, but I'll be at SGDQ this summer. There's horror hacks, there's story-based? I haven't even tried one of those. Oh, shit.
Let's go.
Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Yeah, I got lucky. I think all these levels are way below. They're like all like 5% or higher. But I can't die. It's all skewed, like the rankings are all skewed in Mario Maker 2 right now because everyone's so, like everyone who's been playing is so fucking good now. There we go. Are there Mario Maker and Mario World RPG? Are there Mario World RPGs? Like a RPG based game? No, I really want, you know what I want is like a straight up Metroid. A Mario Metroid clone. But I almost think you would have to mod, I almost think it'd be easier to mod Metroid to act like Mario. You almost, like, if you're one Mario Maker 2, like, check out Bufflin. I feel like Bufflin's gonna have a lot of levels that would be right up your alley.
Let's go.
Shit like that, yeah. He's got a lot of, like, really good platforming challenges. I don't know if you can you search creator by name? Fuck me in the dick. A Mario Vania? Yes, that's what I want. I want a Mario World. That was wonky. A Mario World game. Somebody in here probably has his number. His creator code. Wait, was there a purpose in that? I don't think I actually needed to do that. Wait, is this level cool? Is this level kind of cool, chat? I feel like this level's kind of dope. Yeah. Did I like Multiverse? Mario Multiverse? Yes. There's a lot of things I really love about Mario Multiverse. I think everything outside of the gameplay in Mario Multiverse is better than Mario Maker in every way.
Let's go.
Problem is the Mario Multiverse is the gameplay is missing. Yeah. Yeah, Mighty Mouse said I would love that. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh. Fuck Splatoon. That was going too fast. I was going too fast on that one. How should power-ups work in a Mariovania? Just like hit select and you change whatever you have. Would be the easiest way, you know? Like if you wanted to have multiple power-ups. Yeah, I mean you could even make a pause menu, but that would be annoying. You know what I mean? Yeah, but kind of like Mega Man or, you know, Super Metroid style. Yeah, you basically just kind of take Super Metroid style and that same idea. Are you talking about like damage? You'd have to have like heart hit counters or something like that. You know what I mean? Same idea. Tanks. E-tanks. I think they have a lot of ghouls and ghosts hacks actually. I mean, they have fucking hacks for Jeopardy on NES. It's pretty funny. Have I ever played NES Bionic Commando? Yes, and more games should use grappling hooks. People have too much time. True. You know how many Adventures of Lolo ROM hacks there are? To be fair, Adventures of Lolo is sick, but there's like 70. Paper Mario is essentially a Metroidvania? No. Paper Mario is a turn-based game. The Bionic Commando remake did suck. What's a Turbo Express? The NES Jeopardy hack I did play right before Danger Zone. Yeah, there's straight up Super Nintendo hacks that's just pictures of naked women. A portable Turbo Graphics? Yo, I have a Turbo Graphics 16. I don't own one game for it. I've never played it. Oh, this is kind of a cute level, actually. I've literally never played my TurboGrafx 16. Where do you find ROMs like that? Okay, so I definitely completely legally downloaded a large grouping of ROMs. Like I just downloaded, it's just a massive collection, right? It had Japanese games, French games, like games from every region, and then a ton of fan-made games. And one day we were just going through fan-made games. 100% legally, yeah. One day we're just minding our business going through fan-made games. And there's, you know, there was like a Pokemon Mario hack that was cool. There was a Mario 1 Metroidvania hack. We played that. That was really fun. There's a bunch of shit. Right? A lot of Mario. A lot of fucking Mario. A couple Link to the Past hacks. One sucked. One seemed good, but was really confusing. And then we played Battletoads Jeopardy, which was the Jeopardy one. And then we played, which was pretty good. Pretty good outside of one, like, very, like, whoa, that question's not okay. And then, we came to this one that was called Danger Zone. And Danger Zone had a sequel. It was Danger Zone 1 and 2. And so I was like, wow, I mean, this ROM hack's got a sequel. It must be good, right? Well, it was good. I turned it on stream, and it's nothing but pictures of 1990s, I think Korean women. Actually, I think they were probably from like the early 90s, because they were definitely not shaved at that point, you know? And then Danger Zone 2, yes, flashed on screen, chat. The whole thing came on screen. And then I was like, well, off screen chat, I'm just gonna make sure Danger Zone 2 is the same thing. And so I turned off the screen, and yeah, Danger Zone 2 was just that, but like, I'd say more spread, like a bigger spread. If you know what I'm saying. Like if Danger Zone 1 was like, you know, their legs were like this, Danger Zone 2, their legs were more like that. Which makes sense, because like it's a sequel, you want to get more, like you want a lot of the same, but you also want more. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
So I mean, props to the developer for that kind of like, you know, continuancy in the series. Yeah, you got to increase the danger. Fuck me in the dick. God, why do I suck so bad today? Was it actually a game where they were just pictures? It was literally just pictures. And I was like, why did anyone make that? But then I realized that ROMs were a lot smaller data. Like you could put a lot more pictures on a ROM and a lot smaller data than you could distribute back in the 90s when you had dial-up internet. And then I was like, oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. My reaction to Danger Zone when it first popped up was priceless, but it took me a second to realize what I had done. So like, it took me a second to turn off my Switch, you know, because I was like, what am I looking at here? Because it's like all, you know, it's like pixelated pussy. And somehow, chat, I didn't catch, like, I had like 1,500 viewers and didn't catch a 24-hour ban for it. So shout out to all of you who didn't report me. Imagine hiding your porn on your SNES ROMs. It's fucking genius. It is actually genius. Like, your parents would never find that one.
Let's go.
No. The clip is taken down. There's a YouTube video of it, but it's blacked out. Yeah. Yeah, the clip was up until like a month ago. And then I decided to delete it because I was like, ah, man, I bet this could still be used against me. I thought I had deleted it already, but yeah. I mean, fucking XQC gets banned for anything, you know. Anytime there's a horse cock pops up on his stream, so I don't want to mess with that.
Let's go.
You know. All right, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. So if you stay still, I was about to explain how if you stay still, the bloopers will never hit you. I couldn't keep going, chat. I didn't need the power up. I needed no damage. You found porno mags in the woods as a kid? Apparently this isn't an uncommon story. Why was there so much porn in the woods? You're not the only person I've ever heard with that story, but that is a really good question that I never really thought. Was there some porn fairy dropping off dirty magazines in the woods for the youth? Which on one end, community service on the other end, extremely wrong. The porn fairy. Porn mags in the woods are just time capsules that are barely hidden. The woods is definitely a pre-internet thing. Well, I think your subdivision in the 80s and 90s just wasn't like, you know, you didn't have shit all around it. You gotta die too. I'm trying to think of like, my dad had a Playboy calendar set to one specific month for my entire childhood hanging in his garage. And so that was like, if I needed to, I just borrowed that calendar. Yeah, I never really got caught. But the first movie I saw was a... and I was playing with fire, I guess. It was like a VHS tape, and it was called We're Having Fun Now, and I thought it might be like a kids movie or something. I was young when I saw this. That my parents had put in with the rest of the fucking VHS drawer. It was just in there. They didn't hide it. It was just like in there. It was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle concerts, KB Toys Spring 1990 collection. You know, Peter Pan, Wizard of Oz mix recorded off ABC TV with commercials, and then like boom, another home movie. So I'm just like going through, you know, like different movies, you know, like looking for something to watch. Then like all of a sudden it's like fucking hardcore orgy, like hardcore orgy. I'm talking like there were dwarfs, just everything. And that was like, that was it. My innocence was gone. Yeah. It's one of those movies that make you think like, oh, man, maybe the 70s weren't that conservative. Many people used to not be conservative back then. Anyway, that's how I got. That was my thing. Yep. So I never had to have a stash because like there's a stash. We definitely had like. Back in my subdivision, we had like a, I'd say like it was like a communal like treehouse type thing that had a stash there though. Your first experience was on LimeWire. 3 days later, you had to buy a new computer. What is this for? Why? Why? But why? Why am I doing this? Level name doesn't make any sense. I'm dead. Oh man, there we got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. We're good. We're good. It's right there. It's right there, chat. See that one that says the flag? That's the flag. It's not the flag. I thought the flag would be right there. Flag hidden behind the crates. Guys, when I'm literally moving the crates to go to the flag and then you say, hey, that flag's hidden behind the crates, you're not helping.
Let's go.
You feel like you're helping? You know what? That's okay then. As long as you feel like you're helping. Get back here, Yoshi. I just wanted to kill that one. I didn't want that one to survive. Was I supposed to get a key or anything there? I mean, I guess I could have just bombed that. I just, we didn't really need to bomb this. If I would have fell and died, chat. Oh. See, if I was ever... That's how you know I never throw for content, chat. Because that would have been hilarious content. That would have been a fucking great clip. Ruber, thank you for 27 months. I'm like the small ant of Mario Maker? No, small ant's rich. Small ant gets a million views when he farts on YouTube, baby. Wait, what is this? I'm confused. What am I doing here? Why aren't I rich like Small Ant? Because he makes better content than I do. Yeah. His YouTube videos are very good. Error? Which one has the error? They all look the same to me. This one. Not possible I have the best content on the internet. That's my OnlyFans, man. Ask him for advice. Dude, Small Ant, I'll be real, chat. Small Ant has done so much for me over the last 6 months, even just indirectly. Just by inviting me to his atmosphere and to his game sessions and stuff like that. Letting me make YouTube videos off that shit. He's been incredible. I think that's this one. But yeah, we've talked about that stuff. I'm the best at hide and seek. No. That's a Goomba. That's a Goomba shoe. Yeah, he's been so nice, so dope. That's you, right? That's the mole? Yeah. Honestly, I owe Crafty for all the work he's put in the mod. I love Crafty too. A void. I'm the best at finding random places that somehow work. Yeah, I mean, that does. I'm horrible at finding people, though, is the problem. I'm very good at the hiding part, not so much at the tagging part. Yay! Oh, I'm the best at finding stupid places to hide. Yes, that is something I do. Although the last time we played, I got snuffed out every time real quick. So,
Let's go.
man seems like a really good dude. In every experience I've had with him, he's been nothing but incredible, dude. And you kind of see it, like, if you've ever watched, like, okay, so Xwater and his brother are both, like, ridiculously, insanely good humans, you know? Not just nice. Like it's one thing to just be nice, but they're just genuinely good people. And I'm always like, you must have really great parents. Your parents must be so fucking great, you know? And I know they are, because they go over there all the time, they hang out with them, blah, blah. And, like, you know, you watch Smant's mom on stream, like, you can kind of get why he's a nice guy.
Let's go.
Am I not a great person, too? I mean, I can always improve. Xwater and his brother are... They have a certain amount of carefreeness that only comes from not coming from a broken home. That can only come from having good, supportive parents. Yes. Yeah, he is. Yeah, we're not gonna bring that up in here. I don't want to talk negative again, but I will just say that I think Smant's an all-time dude, man. He's been nothing but incredible to me. And more so than that, like he spends time doing things like Smant on multiple occasions. I've seen him spend his time off stream where where no money, no advantage to him or everything, just helping people, which is a lot. That's pretty fucking awesome. Yeah. Oh, hey, Mario 3. Mario 3 level shot. Fuck you, bitch. Is it every hands? Is that what's going on? Yeah, this is the first hands level. And this is hand 2. Yeah. And hand 3 is the best. Or it's only half of hand 3. Don't die, that would be so fucking embarrassing. I've died in the hands at GDQ before. You still think it's funny that I became friends with Xwater because he sent out a mass mailers to every Mario streamer and I was the only one to respond? I'm a sucker. I was hurt when I found that out, dude. Mariovania with small Mario checkpoint. I don't know. You just have different items do different things. You know, like mushrooms can break blocks, and like you can't break blocks otherwise. You know. Hammer Brothers suit does something. You could, you know, you'd have to mod in probably a few extra power ups and shit. I'd imagine. You could have the Celeste dash. Kind of make it Hollow Knight-ish, Metroidvania-ish, and like bada bing, bada boom. Come the fuck on, this dumb fucking shit, fucking stupid ass fuck game. Fuck cock shit, dick fuck whores. So I'm just picking a fucking level, that's all I'm doing. Picking a fucking door. I'm so annoyed by that. Sorry, chat, I need a second. I'm gonna go touch some grass for a second, chat. I just got really fucking annoyed. I'm just so annoyed. Holy shit, my Mario Maker video today, chat, from YouTube, which you should all watch, is doing better than my last hide and seek video. What the fuck is happening right now? How is this even possible? I'm understandably annoyed. Yes, I am so annoyed. Kids are out of school? I don't think that's it. I wish I had more kids. Oh, it's a good video? All my videos are good, you whores. All right, chat. I gotta take a quick break. I'm gonna go touch some grass. We'll come back. I'm gonna do a little bit. Yeah. Sorry. As he... Yes. Go have a toke, touch an ass. No, I'm gonna touch grass. Yeah. Wait, what does it mean, resting at a site of grace? Or what do you mean? What does that mean? Resting at a site of grace is when you rest at a site of grace. I guess I'm confused at what you mean right there. You rest at a site of grace. You never rest at a site of grace? Where do you rest at? All right, chat, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Yeah, you gotta touch some grace. I'll be right back, chat. I gotta pee.